he's been Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Williams,
the last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Jackson now. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here hauled in just past the 50. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Saints' 41-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Was sacked by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 13.
They go play action now. Jackson. Flushed out right. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They go play action with Jackson. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Back at the 18-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains, didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
First down, Henry with a little bit of running room. Nice gain. He'll get about 6 yards there.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 36. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. A first down carry for Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll try the air now with Newton. They set up the screen for Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Henry's got it. Out on the left side. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. There to make the tackle, Samson Abukum. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Now Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 8 and a 1st down.
First down.
Now flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. To throw again is Jackson. Open man is Robbie Anderson. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Again, Jackson. He's going to air one out for Anderson. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers.
Number 11.
Robbie Anderson. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. And that'll make it 13-7.
Good. Makes the score Saints 13. Packers 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, If you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Reception here by Ruggs. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Newton on first down. He's airing it out for Sanu. It's inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Derrick Henry as the first half is winding down. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out.
And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
You give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He's airing it out for Sanu. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 36-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Play action. Now Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the 1st down as well.
1st down, Packers.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Play action. It's Jackson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
1st down, Green Bay.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carlos Dunlap able to get him for a loss of about 3. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
Hey, he's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. And here's Jackson on the option. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Out to his left. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Derek Wolf pounded in for the sack. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now it's Henry. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9. Newton. Now they go screen. It's complete. They get get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Trying to run for it with Snell. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll run for it with Henry. This will wind up a Saints 1st down as good running gets them to about the 44. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. And he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They snap it to Newton. Safety for the sack. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Here's Jackson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards, the final tally.
23 yards. And the Packer.
Jackson now. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Derek Wolfe, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Buster Screen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. It doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Down at the 26.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the
Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On 3rd down, Henry. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here we go on 4. Newton. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Running from the gun with Henry.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, it's Henry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Saints add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Clay Matthews with a pick.
As most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One last shot for Jackson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for New Orleans, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.